Hello, Dancing with the Stars fans. AI Champo8 here with your Dancing with the Stars finale recap, review, and prediction. Alright, so let's get right to it. So we got 4 couples tonight. First, 4 couple finale. And then we basically got 3 performances between those 4. So let's start with Jacoby and Karina. So overall, Jacoby and Karina, I think before coming into last week, I knew that they needed tens to get into the finale, but probably not. But probably if it was a Final Four finale, they wouldn't have needed tens because they could have probably beaten Ingo and Kim either way. But they definitely needed tens this week to win, and doesn't seem like they got right at that level at all throughout the night. It seems like they were at the good level, but not at the phenomenal level that they needed to be at. Their first performance was their jive to Shake It by Metro Station. Shake It by Metro Station actually had already been done for a jive a few seasons back. To Jennifer Grey's jive back in season 11. And this one was pretty good. I think his footwork definitely improved, but it wasn't quite there. Quite perfect like it needed to be tonight. And then we have the Cha-Cha-Cha Relay, which also didn't do great, and it felt more like it almost reminded me of season 1 again. It was like the posture thing looked like he was bending down the whole time, and it just reminded me of his good feeling Cha-Cha-Cha from week 1. And then there was the freestyle to Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. I actually enjoyed it very much. I don't know if it was like perfect technique, but I actually enjoyed it. It was my favorite performance by Jacoby overall for the night. And I'm just humming like Good Feeling now. Whoops. Then we have Ali and Mark. So they had their first performance, which was to Hips Don't Lie by Shakira, featuring Wyclef Jean. I don't know if it was quite perfect, but it was pretty good. It isn't Ali and Mark's quite best performance, but I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite Ali. It just wasn't quite my favorite from Ali and Mark. Then we have the second performance, which was the Cha-Cha-Cha Relay to Treasure by Bruno Mars. And in that one, they actually did pretty well. It just didn't quite match up to Kelly and Derek or Zendaya and Val. But overall, pretty good. Then they had their freestyle. All I can say, honestly, if I was up there and I was trying to climb the pole like that, I'd be freaking out too, like Mark was. Like, I don't even know. I don't know how he ended up doing that, because I would have been freaking out as well. So good on them for just doing that. But overall, it was an amazing freestyle, and you know what? They definitely got as good a chance of winning as any of these 4. And the song that they did too was Icarus by Medion. Then there's Kelly and Derek. Their first performance was their quick step to Peppy and George by Ludovic Bourse. I actually really liked the quick step. It was interesting that they picked the quick step, because there really wasn't many mistakes in their quick step to improve on, really, for this finale night. Like, if you're gonna pick something that maybe could improve like overall score on, like maybe pick something like the jive. Like, they got a 25 out of 30 on that one, so maybe try and improve that one. I wouldn't. It would be that or the cha cha cha, but the cha 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 maybe is too much of a step up on that one. Too much of a slant there, because 21 to 30 and then getting that up to a perfect score, it's like that's difficult. So it's good that maybe it's good that they stuck with this. But overall, they got a perfect score for it, so it's a good start for them. They also did quite well in the cha-cha-cha relay, coming in second place. So overall, pretty good, and they're definitely in a good position at that moment. Then their third performance was their freestyle to "Beneath You're Beautiful" by Labrinth, featuring Emeli Sandé. I thought this was an excellent freestyle because honestly, they stripped down the production completely and just did a simple freestyle, and I think this is it will definitely go over very well with some of the voters. It will definitely go over very well. Maybe some people want to see more production, but I think there's a lot of voters that will vote for a lower production level and more on the dancing. So we'll see what happens with that. They got a perfect score for that, so we'll see. And last was Zendaya and Val. Their first performance was their samba to Yerbatero. Sorry for my terrible accent on that one. By Juanes. By Juanes. Juanes, I'm guessing. I'm trying to pronounce this properly after that terrible accent demonstration. And overall, I thought it was very good. I enjoyed watching it, and they made it a very fun samba, especially coming off Val's little injury not long before the show started. Damn, that was a nice shiner. Oh my god. That was a nice shiner. Ay, ay, ay. Ah, man. But overall, they got over it, and they definitely did very well in samba, getting a perfect score to start off their three performances. They also continue that into their cha-cha-cha relay performance and managed to get first place for that with a 5 out of 5, continuing their perfect streak, 35 out of 35 by that point. So they were definitely in good shape at that point. Then they got their freestyle to "Beauty and the Beat" by Justin Bieber featuring Nicki Minaj. Overall, I think their idea to include the children in that, just because that's what they're kind of trying to be role models for in this whole thing, I thought that was genius. I thought that was completely genius. What they were just brilliant. And I think it worked so well overall for the performances. They managed to get a perfect score, so that ends their night actually at the top of the leaderboard with 65 out of a possible 65 for the night. Bravo to them. So if I had to predict how the ranking is gonna go, I'm definitely gonna say Jacoby and Karina will probably be in 4th place. Ali and Mark, I believe, will be in 3rd, because it seems like I'm looking at like different comments, and I think really the win seems to be between Kelly and Zendaya, so I'm going to say Ali's in 3rd. And just because I feel like people want a new professional to win, I'm going to say Kelly and Derek are going to be number 2, and Zendaya and Val are going to be the winners, just because people want to see a new professional win this thing. Derek's won 3 times, Val has yet to win, so I think that would make it interesting if Zendaya and Val were to win. Also, it would be the first Disney star to win Dancing with the Stars. So I think that would make it more interesting. So I'm definitely hoping for this history change tonight. I don't know if anybody else is, but depending on your opinion, please post your comments in the comment section below this video. Hope you enjoy watching the finale tonight, and we'll see if everybody's happy with the results. Have a good one.